What's up, everybody? In our last video, we got the rear clam off the car. Yay! It's totally a different day. Brandon just wears the same shirt every single day. He likes Led Zeppelin. He doesn't know it's a band. He thinks it's just communist propaganda.
Huh?
But yeah, it's so much easier to get to everything now. Check this out. If you've ever tried to work on any of these with the rear clam on, it's a pretty tight fit, but now just everything's at our disposal. It's really awesome. What we're doing right now is we're pulling the exhaust manifold off. We have a really nice one to replace it with. It's also going to get rid of the cat. There's been a couple instances where the cats have popped and that's kind of damaged the engine just a little bit. There you go, there's some more light for you. It's really not that dirty for, a 14-year-old car, 13-year-old car. We're gonna clean it up quite a bit. We're gonna pull the valve cover and the intake manifold. We're gonna send it off to powder coat. Probably won't do that today. I think we're actually just gonna order a couple new parts and leave these on until then. Some of these intake lines, coolant lines, we're gonna run new braided steel fittings, or at least AN fittings with some braided lines. We're gonna get rid of this ugly stock coolant reservoir and go with a unit that one of the Lotus manufacturers makes. It's a pretty nice piece. This is also a really nice intake, pretty rare. I'm not too happy with it though. The filter, it's kind of hard to find this filter. We'd have to cut and make our own using, a part that's not really made for that. That filter was only available in the UK, so we're gonna probably do a different filter or do a whole new intake and change that up. Brandon's brought over the new exhaust. It's probably not gonna go on right this second because we gotta weld it and make a few little changes. When we did this on the last car, I guess 6 or 7 years ago, there was 1 or 2 of these bolts we couldn't ever get to because we did it with the clam on. What happens when we can't get a bolt off? That didn't take long. Stock exhaust manifold off. It's big and ugly. Here's the new one. Slightly used, not brand new.
Slightly. He couldn't figure out how to get it to fit together.
This is true. The person we bought it from, the person that sold it was complaining that it needed to be welded and was cut wrong. We just had to clean these 2 outlets up so that the U-joint could slip onto it. We've got the new header on, or mocked up at least. It's not fully bolted up yet. Didn't take us long at all. We're still gonna have to get the collector on and see how it bolts up to the existing muffler. So that's going to take a little bit of fitment and probably some cutting and welding, but we got that big, nasty old one out of there. And this is looking really good. We're gonna give it a quick start. We don't have it bolted up. It's just kind of mocked up, but we'd like to start it just to see what it sounds like. We got those two holes. And you can hear, you know, there's no gasket on it. We don't have a gasket or anything on it. We just thought we'd start it up for the heck of it. That sounds like crap.
Yeah.
But, you know, we don't have a gasket on. And we have two open O2 sensor holes. And nothing's bolted up yet. But it's on there. So that's not bad for one day. And I think that's gonna be it for this video. I think in the next one we're gonna start going through some of these lines, seeing what we can get wrapped and make looking a little better. We have lots of parts to order, so we're gonna look at our list, start getting things on the way, and hopefully in the next week or two start putting this thing back together.